Hi, it's Matthew Park with Peak Mindset. Welcome to today's video on what the mind is and how the mind works. The mind is a fascinating facet in our brain that really, when we can fully utilize both aspects, which I'll explain right behind me, on how it works, the power of our mind, what it can do for you when you understand really the fundamental pieces of this beautiful element of our brain and our mind, and how you can dive in deep to really overcome beliefs, habits, routines, why you do what you do, why you do what you do when you do, and the aspects of how it's broken down into certain contexts. So here we go. Let's dive in deep here. So we've got two main aspects of our mind. We have the conscious mind, which really is the element of our mind that it basically you can choose to accept or reject any idea that comes to you. So basically you can choose to accept or reject. Take, for example, you have the choice to either go out and watch a movie or you don't. Basically, you have the choice to get up in the morning at 6 a.m. or not. You can accept or reject a negative or a positive idea. You can accept or reject whether you want to save money or you want to spend money. Everything you do every single day is a conscious decision, and you have basically the choice to accept or reject it. Make sense? Okay, now, it's also the gatekeeper. So basically, any belief pattern or habit that you have, okay, that you have made the conscious choice to accept or reject it. Now, this is the gatekeeper, so depending on how strong your willpower is, you can then basically reject a negative idea or belief into your conscious mind, or you can accept it. It all depends how strong your willpower, your self-discipline actually is, which is the other element of your conscious mind. That is why when you meditate and you can connect to your awareness, you have a better sense of awareness and control to then be able to accept better elements of routines and habits that will come into your life at a conscious level, which then go into the subconscious mind, which is actually down here. This is your subconscious mind. Because down here, basically when you get to this level of your mindset, this is the area where all your habits are formed, all your routines that you do right now, the routine of you saying certain phrases, certain words, how you think about money, how you react in situations, how you view things in your life. It's basically almost like your computer storage house of basically all the memory banks of everything that's happened to you all your life, okay? It's your unquestioning servant 24 hours, 7 days a week. Doesn't matter what happens in your day. It's basically doing everything you want it to based on what's happening at a conscious level. So that's why it's so important to understand what you're putting in your mind, what TV you're watching, which friends are you hanging around with, what you're watching on your computer, what you're listening to on your phone. Everything comes down to understanding, because whatever you are watching, even though you don't realize maybe you're even doing it, it's going to affect you down at this level. So be very aware of that at a conscious level, because what happens is these subconscious habits, routines, beliefs, whatever they may be, are then going to go down to your basically the action zone. So your physical actions you do every day are the result of your subconscious beliefs. Subconscious beliefs. Pay very close attention to this. For example, if you lift a barbell a certain way, you program that movement pattern because of what you've told yourself consciously, then conditioned over time subconsciously to have a physical result in the body afterwards. That makes sense, okay? So if you want to change your ultimate result, which really is right here, your result and your actions, you must analyze your conscious actions that are happening over here, what you're watching. That's why when you indulge in personal growth, personal development, that's why when you read books or you try to ingrain a new habit like training or working out every single day or 5 days a week for a whole month, if you want to make training or working on a new habit for you, you must follow it for at least 21 days. 21 days or more to instill a habit. Doing it for only a week or two, you're not going to get the full benefit of getting the maximal value of your new belief pattern. So pay very close attention to what's happening at a conscious level. Do an inventory of what's happening at a conscious level. You'll really make a decision to change what's happening down here based on what's happening up there, okay? And self-discipline. Self-discipline is really everything's happening, again, over here. You have the opportunity to choose or reject anything you want to do. So if you're hanging around negative friends, or you're watching TV shows that are impacting you to negative level, you're watching the news too much, you're listening to negative radio, or whatever it may be, you're going to the wrong internet sites online, whatever it may be, pay close attention and analyze those. And that is how you can ultimately change everything you do at a subconscious level to really maximize a positive result in your body afterwards. For more information on how this works and to really dive in deep on this, come to the action class, check us out online at matthewpark.com, and we'll dig in deep on how you can really change everything here and make an absolute certain change into your life and maximize the results and actions that are happening on your body, so you can really fast track your results and dreams and goals faster than they've ever happened before. That's why we call them action classes, because action classes come from taking action, not just dreaming, thinking, and believing, but actually taking massive action toward what you're supposed to do, when to do it, and how to do it to really get the final positive result. So guys, I encourage you, take a look at this, understand this process, read on it, analyze it, go to the Matthew Park site, watch more videos. It'll make a big difference how you think, how you behave, and how the results will ultimately be in all areas of your life. It is Matthew Park with Peak Mindset. I wish you an epic day.